Bring on the ashes. Our next question from Michael Keating.
Michael Keating from Keating Media, Professor. You mentioned the Productivity Commission's final report on data availability and use. From your speech, I take it you're negative to those recommendations, although it is quite a large report, and one of the recommendations is a new Commonwealth Act in regards to the Data and Sharing Act. Is there anything that you agree with the Productivity Commission report, and what are your opinions?
Well, absolutely. 90% of it I'd agree with. That's not the issue. It's their analysis is very interesting. What they want to do to bring about the results is focused on government regulation, which, in my view, will not be successful in achieving the outcomes they want. They do focus as well on industry in various sectors, setting up standards, but they talk about the economy as a whole. And frankly, the economy in dealing with data is not as a whole. There are various sectors. There's telco, banks, supermarkets, airlines, I can keep on going, all of whom have different interests and different uses of data and different collection processes, and they're dealing with different demographic groups. And I just think that the PC has adopted an approach which has said, let's have an act that deals with the economy as a whole, whereas our experience in dealing with data governance is to say there are too many sectors with different interests and different relationships with consumers, and we've got to focus on those. So an industry-led type process is one that we think is going to be far more effective. So no, I don't have a major disagreement with the PC, except in the process, which is a regulatory process. And as you will have heard, as a former regulator, I'm not sure that regulation is necessarily the most effective way of doing things. Regulation should be brought in where market failure occurs. It is often said, it's a well-known maxim, regulation is always second best, and that the most effective regulation is consumer empowerment. Consumer empowerment occurs when consumers are given meaningful, accessible information to be able to make informed choices, and when they do that, business then has to serve consumers, not the other way around.